Hey ladies, it's Michelle Vina-Baltsas. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I guess it's Sunday morning, 1 o'clock. And I just got back from a church service. My husband is Greek Orthodox, and we had a very late night service. And this is their Easter weekend. So I celebrate American Easter, which was last weekend, and my husband celebrates Greek Easter. So I had 2 weekends of Easter. So I just came back from service, and my husband and my son are still there. And so I came home to an empty house, aside from my baby girl, Lily, who's here with me. And I got home and I had the munchies. I'm not hungry. I'm not physically hungry at all. So I know that I need something else. And I had a decision to make, whether I was going to go into the fridge or the pantry, or whether I was going to curl up in bed with a book. And I decided to choose the latter. And I'll say that if I chose to eat, it would have been fine. But I chose not to today, because I know that the hunger that I was feeling would not have been satisfied with food. It just wouldn't have been. It was clearly an emotional need that I had. It was a very emotional day, and it just is sometimes. I went to this place with my son that we used to go when he was little, and getting emotional even talking about it. And we had seen someone that we haven't seen in a while, and the place we went to was a historical site near our home. And my son used to go there all the time when he was little, and my mother started taking him there when he was probably like 2 or 3, and now my son is 17. So as you can imagine, it was a little bit emotional. And we saw one of the tour guides that we used to see all the time when he was a little kid, and so she hasn't seen him in probably about 10 years. And now he's a young man. And she got emotional, and I got emotional, and then I had to tell her that my mother had passed, and whew, it's just one of those days. All good though. I'm grateful that we got to go, and then I got to go to the service tonight. But I think now that it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm tired, and my resistance is down. So it would have just been so easy just to grab something and stuff it down my mouth. But I decided not to. So I'm having a nice cup of sleepy time tea with some valerian root, which will help me sleep. And I have my girl Lily here with me. Lily, come here, Mama. Come here, say hello. Come here. Here she is. Hi. Say hi. My baby girl. And we're going to go to sleep now, or at least try. At least we're going to rest. And I also installed XM radio on my cell phone, which is awesome, because it always made me kind of sad that I can only listen to XM in my car. And I don't know, it occurred to me that maybe there's an app, because there's an app for everything. So I installed it, and now I have XM radio on my cell phone. So I think I'm going to put my earbuds in and listen to some Broadway show tunes, because I'm a major Broadway show tune kind of gal. And that will really boost my mood, and maybe even help me go to sleep. So just keeping it real here, ladies. This doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, emotions can really get away from you, and I should say, from me. And sometimes those old habits of just wanting to hide in the food, resurface. So tonight I chose not to give in to them. And as I said earlier, it would have been okay if I did, because if that's what I needed, that's what I needed. But because it was so evident to me that this was strictly an emotional need that I had, I chose something else. I chose several different things: hot tea, XM radio, cuddling with my pup, waiting for the rest of my family to get home, and just giving myself a lot of compassion, knowing that it was a very emotional day. So I'm sending you all love, and that's all. And we'll talk again soon. Good night. Bye.